Hey, what's up guys? What's up YouTubers? And welcome back. It's been a couple weeks since I recorded a video. And this is my first video in the new year, 2022, even though we're a couple weeks into 2022. I'm here with the ladies. We're in chill mode. Miss Hannah, Miss Heidi. And I received a package in the mail, as you can already tell from the title of the video, from my dear friend Lee over in England, over in the town of South Yorkshire, I believe is how they pronounce it in England. I know here in the US we pronounce it as Yorkshire, but I believe it's technically pronounced Yorkshire. So now that we got that out of the way, there's a little bit of trivia every time you watch a Toddy Walnuts video. You learn something new, or not. But today, all the way from across the big pond, from some of my favorite people live in England, by the way, he sent me a package, and this is going to be a trade package, and I'm going to do an unboxing today. And I believe he sent a letter. I have not opened this yet. I do know the items that are in here, but you don't know what's in here. So kick your feet up. Let's take a look. Let's open it up. I pre-opened the box just to save a little time for the video. So here's the contents of the box. I hope you enjoy. All right, so as I mentioned, there's a note, and I always do enjoy a note, even if it's just a little, hey, how you doing? Here's a box for you type deal. And he packaged it very nice. It's a very heavy box. And I'm looking forward to checking out what he sent me. Even though I already know what he sent me, I'm looking forward to checking this out. And we're going to go through piece by piece. I'm going to show you what I got first, and then going to put everything to the side, and then we're going to go through one by one and open them and see what's inside. So here is the note from Lee in Yorkshire. Hi Todd, I hope this package finds you well. As always, thank you for your friendship and best wishes for the new year, Lee. Thank you very much, Lee. Thank you for your friendship, and thank you for the continued trade packages. I really enjoy these. So he sent some little newspaper clippings, which is also interesting because I don't get to see newspapers from the UK. So we're going to check that out too at the end. I know, little things amuse me. So, but here we go. Look at this. This one was hard to find. It's sold out. And I was late to this one. This is from 88 Films. This is the Violent Professionals, a Sergio Martino film. And this is part of the 88 Films Italian collection. I didn't realize that this came in like a nice, beautiful outer shell, a hardcover box. And Lee tracked this down for me, even though it was sold out. So I really appreciate that, Lee, very much. And I definitely needed this for the 88 Films Italian collection because I do try to keep up with that line. I'm still missing a couple, but hey, that's part of collecting. You know, you're not going to get everything all the time. You got to have something to kind of shoot for and look for. So the collecting will always continue, and the search will always be on for these movies. So like I said, I'm going to put all these to the side for now. I'm going to keep going through the box, and then at the end of the video, I'm going to peel off the shrink wrap, and we're going to go through and check these out. Even though I'm sure many of you, if not most of you, have seen these already by now, these have been out for a while, I still like to go through and check these out. Here's another film from the 88 Films Italian collection. This one's from Umberto Lenzi, called The Tough Ones. Another beautiful hard shell outer box. Comes with the movie and a book. Very, very nice. 2-disc collection, a 40-page perfect bound book. featuring interviews. There's a double-sided fold-out poster. We're going to check all that out. You can see Tomas Milian, who is a star in the show. Beautiful editions. So that is the Violent Professionals and the Tough Ones. Put these off to the side because I believe there's one more. And Lee, you did an excellent job packaging this. It's beautiful. I think everything is in perfect condition. I don't think it is. I know it is, and it's due to your, you know, the extra care that you put into the packaging. You put these folded newspapers, and when you fold them like that, they become very firm. And it's a very good cushion for the overseas shipping, which can be a little rough. I know some of these mail carriers can be a little bit this with their packaging, but this is the big boy, the bad boy. These are all beautiful editions, and this is a really nice trade package. This is David Lynch's Dune. This is the Arrow Video Boxset. They also released a Steelbook. Oh, actually, this is the Steelbook. I couldn't remember if I ordered the Steelbook or not, but this is the Steelbook, and then it also comes with a thick book. Looks like there may be 2 books inside there. I have not seen any unboxings of any of these, so this is all going to be new to me, and like I said, you guys have probably seen these all already. This is the 4K Ultra HD 3-disc box set of Dune. I never owned this movie before. I have seen it before. Years and years ago, I have seen this movie. I figured if I didn't own the movie, I might as well grab a beautiful edition like this to have it for the first time, and probably this will be the only time I ever need to buy it. It's the 4K edition of the movie. So what a beautiful trade package. Thank you, Lee. Yours will be in the mail. As you already know, there has been a delay on one of the items that you ordered. There was a disc correction. So as soon as that comes in, we already discussed this, so this is not news to Lee. He already knows what's going on. But Lee will be getting a package. As soon as a corrected disc comes in the mail, I would throw that in all together with the other things that I have purchased for Lee, and that will be in the mail. And I believe this only took about maybe a week and a half to get here. I don't want to show Lee's personal information. I think he sent this on, let's see. Looks like, yeah, I'm not seeing a date. I don't want to waste too much more time because we do want to get into these editions. I'm going to pause it here, and I will leave Lee's link in the description box. Although he does not make videos, he does watch videos, and he's a supporter of the channel. And that's how I met him. He's been a viewer of my channel, and we communicate through. We started communicating through comments here on the channel, and then we became Facebook friends. In which I'm not on Facebook anymore. I don't plan on returning to Facebook, but I do still have Facebook Messenger, and we still communicate through there. But let us, if you want to go and subscribe to Lee's channel, that's what I was getting at. Someday he may start making videos. I don't know what his plans are. I don't want to ever push anybody to make videos. That people will do it when they feel comfortable. But I always do encourage people to, if you are a movie lover and you feel like you want to make a movie or video about your movies, I should say, go for it. It's a fun hobby. There's no money in it. Some of the bigger channels maybe make a few bucks. But this is more or less just a hobby. I really enjoy it. It's kind of a getaway for me, and I need that from time to time. And here I am rambling again. Well, let me pause it here and let's get into the movies that Lee sent to me. All right, so the first one we're going to go through, obviously, right in front of you is the Tough Ones. And if you guys want to stick around till the very end of the video, I pulled out, looks like we have a complete newspaper here. I pulled them out and kind of unfolded them. And I thought it would be kind of fun to maybe go through some of the headlines in the newspaper. If you want to stick around till the very end. If you don't, that's fine. Do what you feel like is best for you. But I thought it would be fun. And obviously, I'm not going to keep the newspaper. Just going to go through and check out some of the headlines and see what's going on over there in Lee's part of the world. And then I'm going to recycle the newspaper. So, all right. The tough ones. Umberto Lenzi, starring Maurizio Merli and Tomas Milian. Matte finish on this beautiful, very sturdy outer shell box. It is region B. You can watch it in English or Italian dialogue, and you can watch it with English subtitles. It is approximately 94 minutes running time. And if you want to pause it and read any of those special features, you get a limited edition rigid slipcase. That's how they describe it, and I guess that's a very good way to describe it, a rigid slipcase. With brand new artwork by Thomas Walker, a 40-page perfect bound book. And disc 1 is the 4K presentation of the film, and disc 2 is called the USA Brutal Justice version of the film, a grindhouse presentation. Very, very cool. Love it, love it, love it. Here is the reversible cover. I flipped it already because the other cover looks like that. I love the way that looks. Has a very retro vibe with the Italian title. And this is Italian Collection Spine 65. And the movie is from 1976. It's a beauty. And it's a 2-disc set like we mentioned. And the back reversible artwork is just the same image that's on the slip cover, slip box. We don't have to flip that anymore. Here is the 40-page perfect bound book. Flip through this. Talks a little bit about the director, Umberto Lenzi, who was a genre director. He did, some of these Italian crime films. He did Italian horror, zombie films. He even did some westerns. So he was kind of a jack of all trades. Really, really nice job. The pages are thick, glossy, very high quality. And I'm really enjoying these sort of deluxe editions that 88 Films has been putting out. Some lobby card art. Really, really nice. Colors are striking. Kind of pulls you in. Brutal Justice. So that is the 40-page book. Very, very impressed. And then here is the fold-out poster. Let me pause it and I'll stretch that out here on the bed. So side 1 is the newly commissioned art. And side 2 is the retro 70s art, which looks really, really good. And Tomas Milian plays a crazy villain in the movie, and Maurizio Merli is the law in the movie. Very fun watch too. If you guys haven't seen it, I recommend it. It's been on Blu-ray a couple different times now. It was released on Blu-ray a few years ago now by Code Red. But anyway, I'm going to pause it, put that stuff away, and then we're going to jump into the Violent Professionals. All right, so movie number 2 from the trade package is The Violent Professionals, directed by Sergio Martino. And he is another genre director, and he did a lot of Italian crime. He did some spaghetti westerns. He did some Italian horror, Kind of another jack of all trades. Another beautiful box. Same type of format, has the matte finish. Has the same type of artwork on the cover. It's a very sturdy, and they're calling it a rigid box, and I agree, that's a very good way to describe it. Again, the artwork is by Thomas Walker. You do get a 40-page perfect bound book, and this is a 1-disc set. And Luke Miranda, who is also in the horror movie Torso, plays the tough cop in this movie. It is all region, and it is approximately 100 minutes running time. You can watch it in English or Italian dialogue, and you can watch it with English subtitles. The movie is from 1973. It's spy number 66 in the 88 Films Italian collection line. There you can see the reversible cover, and you can see there the newly commissioned art. Those are your two choices for the cover, which I always like to flip it so I have, you know, the best of both worlds, as I call it, and you have a choice of different artwork you can look at. So, opening it up, it did come with a poster. We're going to see that in a minute. I took it out already. The poster was just sitting right in here. There's the disc. There's the reversible cover. And then here on the back, you get the bonus features. It is a 2K transfer of the film. Yeah, so it's a really nice addition. Very glad that they decided to give these a deluxe type release. I think it's very, very cool. And here's the 40-page book. We'll go through this really quick. You get some of the retro art, lobby card artwork. You get some write-ups of the film. I'd scratch my nose really quick. Yeah, so beautiful edition. Highly recommend these. I don't know if these are completely sold out now. I think it was this one that was sold out, the Violent Professionals. I think this is the one that Lee did a little extra investigating to find it. And thank you again, Lee. I appreciate that. I love these old Italian movies, grindhouse style. And I'm really glad that 88 Films is putting TLC, the love and attention into detail to these movies and the releases. Well, this one had a 4K release, and this one has a 2K release. And I'm going to pause it, and we'll stretch the poster out, and then we'll get into Dune, and we'll wrap this up. Here is the newly commissioned art by Thomas Walker. And here is the old school Violent Professionals. This was also released by Wild East on DVD several years ago, which brings me to a sad topic to have to tell you guys. I'm sure most of you know, maybe some of you don't, that Wild East decided to pull the plug on their company. They will not be releasing movies anymore, which is, it's a shame. They've been doing it, I think, about 15 years, maybe a little bit longer. And they've really been putting out some great, rare, obscure spaghetti westerns. And it was a very small company. It was ran by basically one guy. And he just got to the point where he couldn't compete with some of these other companies. And he decided to pull the plug. So I contacted him. I've been in contact with him over the last few years through Messenger. I've become pretty good friends with him. And I sent him a message, a heartfelt message, telling him thank you for the years of hard work that he put into finding some of these movies, cleaning them up, releasing them, although they were in small quantities. So a lot of the movies have become out of print and are very, very expensive on the secondary markets, as some of you know who collect these. But it was a great company, and I really enjoyed collecting the movies from this company. And I will really miss them. It's sincerely, from the bottom of my heart, I will really miss this company. I'm still missing one title, and the entire collection will be completed. So hopefully, fingers crossed, someday I will get that title. But yeah, so Wild East is no longer in existence. Sorry to have to be the one to, you know, drop that bomb on you if you didn't know, but yeah, that's the way it goes. So I'm gonna put all this stuff away. We're gonna get into Dune, and then if you guys want to stick around for a couple minutes at the very end, just for giggles, I'm gonna go through and check out some of the headlines there in the Barnsley Chronicle newspaper. Okay, so the plastic is off, and I have to say I am blown away by this box set. It's beautiful. I'm really excited to go through this with you guys. I'm looking forward to popping this in tonight and watching it. And stay tuned to the channel because I'm waiting for 2 more things to come in the mail. One was supposed to be here on Tuesday, which is 2 days ago. Today's Thursday as I'm recording this. It was supposed to be I'm not going to say what it is. Some of you know already. It was pre-ordered months ago, and it was supposed to be delivered on Tuesday, which was the release day. It's a Steelbook from Best Buy, and it's been late. And today is Thursday, like I said, and it's still not here. So once that gets in, I'm going to record another video, which will be a mixture of thrift shop pickups and just a few of the new items that I picked up, and I'll do that. And I was thinking, if you guys are interested, and if you are, comment below. I was thinking about doing a very long video for my Arrow video collection, just to kind of do a once a year collection overview. I'm going to do my entire Arrow video collection, DVDs, Blu-rays, Steelbooks, which will be over an hour video, I believe. And if you guys are interested in seeing that, let me know. Comment below. If I get enough interest in that, I will definitely do that. I like to try to do that at least once a year for a collection overview like that, so I can kind of do it once a year to show you the following year what has been added to it and how it's grown over that year. So enough talk about that. If you want to see that, comment below, let me know. Actually, just type in #Arrow video, or just #Arrow. If I get enough interest, I'll definitely do that, and I can even maybe do that tonight or over the weekend if you guys are interested. But here is the outer box, and it's beautiful. I love it. I love everything about this. The color scheme is great. The artwork is beautiful. The box itself is very sturdy. I like the size of it. It's perfect. They didn't come at us with like this weird obscure different size box, you know, that's going to sit on the shelf funny. Sometimes they do that. Other companies do that as well. I prefer this type of box set. It just looks better, feels better. And here is the back. Actually, you know what? I'm going to pull that off. There's that little sticker. I can slowly pull that off so I don't pull off any of the artwork. Usually these are pretty good. They come off pretty good. It's almost kind of like a static cling type sticker with just barely a little bit of sticky on there. But I'm still careful because I don't want to pull up any of the box art. But let's get a better viewing of this. There's a spine. Here's the back. That looks so much better. And like I said, the box is very, very sturdy. So we'll put the box off to the side. Here is the write-ups about the set here. It's a 3-disc set. You get a 4K format deluxe Steelbook edition, which we will get into. Discs 1 and 2 have the feature plus the extras. You get Blu-ray and 4K HD Blu-ray. And disc 3 is a bonus disc Blu-ray. Has a brand new featurette exploring the merchandise created to promote the film. So that sounds really good. Everything that you would need about this film all wrapped up in one nice box set like this. Here's the Steelbook, which is really nice. I was talking to Movie Mike, and he was telling me that there were some issues, I guess, from Arrow Video on the Steelbook editions. Some of them did not have discs in them. They were shipping out empty Steelbook cases. I took a quick peek before I did the video, and mine are in here. And it also comes with art cards. We will flip through those, but here is the Dune bonus disc. There you can see Patrick Stewart in the back. Looks like that guy never ages. Okay, there is a scene from the film. I'm looking forward to popping this in tonight. Here is the 4K Ultra HD disc. And here is the Blu-ray. This would be disc 2, I guess. I'm counting the 4K as disc 1, the Blu-ray as disc 2, and the bonus content as disc 3. And there is a kind of a panoramic view. And we'll take a look again at the Steelbook. Beautiful. Probably one of my best buys in a while, I would say. This is a really, really cool set. And if you guys were lucky enough to grab this as well, let me know. Let me know how you enjoy it. So there they are, all housed in there. We will flip through the art cards. A place beyond your dreams, a movie beyond your animation or your imagination. Man, that looks great. Dino De Laurentiis. Motion Picture Event of the Year. Very, very cool. And again, I was saying earlier that I've never owned this movie, surprisingly. But now I feel like I have the Cadillac of editions, so I'm pretty happy about that. Very, very cool. And then here is one of their advertising cards that they usually throw in with their releases. And the Arrow streaming site, arrowplayer.com. You can start a 30-day free trial. If any of you guys have tried that out yet, let me know. And if you think it's worthy of a subscription, let me know, and I'd like to maybe pop on that. I've been looking into the Criterion channel too. I'm thinking about getting that and possibly Arrow channel, but I don't know yet. So that was a Steelbook. There's 2 books that come with this. You get the design of Dune, and you get the, what is this, probably a 60-page, 60-page book for the movie. And this is kind of like, I guess, artwork, different things from the movie. So we will flip through both of those, and as well as, I'll show you guys the poster. I'm going to pause it here before I get into this. Okay, so there's the poster, but I got to show you something that's a little bit embarrassing to me. Looking back here at the cast, you'll notice that he goes by Sting in the movie. I looked it up. His name is Gordon Matthew Thomas Sumner, but he went by Sting during the movie. So now we know. Now I know. I'm sure you guys already knew. But check out this poster. That is beautiful. I would like to get an authentic movie poster with this image. That is beautiful. These are a little bit too small for me to frame. I don't have enough room to put all these little posters. I'm more of these are theater size posters, 27 by 41. And this is more like, I wouldn't even know, this might be 16 by 20, if I had to guess. 16 tall, 16 inches, and then 20 inches across, maybe 24 inches across. Here's the newly commissioned art that's on the box, which also looks beautiful. So I'm going to put all this stuff away and stick around for the newspaper. Just to kind of briefly go through, this is a paper from December 17th, 2021. So just a week plus away from Christmas at this point. And you got a granddad's wish to go out on a high. That looks pretty gruesome. Looks like it says above, Mark Younger underwent brain surgery to remove 85% of his tumor. My goodness. Godspeed, Mark. All the best to you. That's awful. I hope everything works out for you. I didn't look through any of this already, so I don't know. I'm not going to go through every headline. Here is kind of their obituary section. Do you guys find it odd or unusual? I go through the obits quite a bit in my town, just to kind of see if anybody I know, and oftentimes I'll see people I went to high school with, or somebody I used to know in the old neighborhood, or somebody I used to work with. I'll see that they passed away. I don't do it in a morbid fashion. It's more of a curiosity. So do you guys do that as well, or do you think that's odd and morbid? So we'll put that one off to the side. Here is tribute garden being sown by the Forest Academy youngsters. That's cool. Police vow to monitor spiking in town. I don't know if that means somebody's spiking drinks or date rape, stuff like that. Rat problem is being tackled. Cadet's training pays off as she rushed to stricken woman's aid. That's always good when the younger generation is fully aware of what to do in emergency situations. Put that off to the side. After 60 years, it's time to hang up the boots. This guy's going out of business. His shoe store, Hamby's, is going to be closed. I don't like it when I see mom and pop shops closing. We just talked about Wild East a moment ago. And there's a lot of that lately, especially with the emergence and domination of companies like Amazon. Coach Tom Beck's calmest man in stadium, Collins, to have top career. I know the British love soccer, and they also love boxing, which I also love. I love boxing. It's one of my favorite sports, and I think the UFC and MMA have really destroyed the pure sport, the sweet science of boxing. I'm hoping that boxing makes a comeback. I don't like MMA, and I don't like UFC, and I don't like that kind of stuff at all. Simpson hopes to continue unbeaten start to professional career, then look for a title in 2022. So that's an up-and-comer Callum Simpson. Hopefully he will be part of the re-emergence of boxing. Boxing used to be one of the most popular sports in the United States back in the 70s and 80s. Then it started to kind of die out, not so much in the 90s, but definitely in the 2000s. You don't really have some of those characters like Tyson and Holyfield and Lennox Lewis, Riddick Bowe. We don't have good fighters like that anymore. And here's the last page. A lasting tribute in place for Vicky Austin with her husband Alan and grandchildren Rudy and Nancy. She passed away, and they're unveiling a memory plaque for her. She died last August. They're planting a cherry tree and a memorial marker for her. Police are on the hunt for Smurf. Uh-oh. That looks like it might be Papa Smurf. Jason Turner wanted. Jason Smurf Turner, I guess. Let's see. Officers in Barnsley are appealing for information to find a man wanted in connection with a Lundwood burglary last month. Turner, 50, has links to both Darfield and Wombwell, and is wanted in relation to an incident. I just had a text and it kind of threw me off when I was reading. On November 13th, where numerous items of jewelry were stolen. So let's hope that the Barnley police apprehend Smurf. We don't need guys like that running around causing havoc and stealing jewelry and stuff that does not belong to him. All right. Okay, that's it. Bus drivers to go on an indefinite strike. That's something that is in high demand here in the U.S. Bus drivers are very low. It's hard to find bus drivers. I don't know what happened, but yeah, they're having a hard time to find good people to drive buses around here. So if anybody in the U.S. lives in the Midwest, in Wisconsin, and you're looking for a job, contact your bus company and see if you can get in over there. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you again, Lee, for Dune, the tough ones, and the Violent Professionals, and for the nice letter and the well-packaged box. And yeah, stay tuned, guys. I'll probably upload another video in a couple days once I get that Steelbook in the mail. And again, if you're interested in seeing a complete Arrow Video overview video, which will probably be at least 1 hour and probably longer, just leave a comment below, #Arrow. Not only does it help my channel, but it helps me to know what you guys want to see. But every time you comment or give a thumbs up or subscribe, that does help my channel. It helps. If you'd like to see my channel grow, consider leaving a thumbs up and a comment and subscribing. Well, that's it for me. Take care, guys. I will see you soon.